Hi friends, welcome to Learn with Mr. Nova. Um, we have been given a question here. Consider a cellular system in which the total available voice channels to handle the traffic are 960. The area of each cell is 6 kilometers square and the total coverage area is 2000 kilometers square. That calculate the system capacity if the cluster size is 4. Okay, so this is on these are all mobile communication and protocols tutorials, especially for the engineering students. Okay, now let's proceed on how to solve this question. So firstly, we have to calculate the area of each cluster. As you can find, the area of each cluster is gotten as the cluster size. The cluster size, which is 4 multiplied by the area of each cell. The area of each cell is 6 kilometers square. This is the area of each cell, 6 kilometers square. So once that is done, you have that is 4 times 6, you have 24 kilometers square. So that's the first step. And the second step is for you to calculate the number of clusters. The formula to calculate the number of clusters is simply the total area covered. This is the total area covered. The total area covered, that's the 2000 kilometers square, divided by the area of each cluster. And we have already calculated the area of each cluster as 24 kilometers square. So once that is done, you have that is 2000 kilometers square divided by 24 kilometers square, and you're going to get 84. Once you cancel this, the kilometers and at the numerator cancels the kilometers at the denominator, and so it has no unit. You can just simply say 84 clusters. Okay, and the next is we have to calculate the number of channels per cell. Now, to find the number of channels per cell, if you detailedly read the question, the number of channels per cell is calculated as the number of available channels divided by the cluster size. And if you read the question carefully, you realize that the number of available channels, there are 960 channels. Total number of voice channel to handle the traffic are 960 channels, and the cluster size is 4. So if you compute that, you're going to have 960 divided by 4, which is approximately 240 channels. And lastly, we have to calculate the system capacity, and the system capacity is given as the number of clusters multiplied by the number of available channels. So we can see that we have already calculated the number of clusters as the number of clusters. We have gotten the number of clusters already as 84, and the number of available channels, is 960. So if we compute 84 multiplied by 960, we are going to get the system capacity as expected from the question. Okay, so this is the final answer that is required. So this is the system capacity, 80,640. So if you have watched this video completely, if you just went through the tutorials detailedly, I appreciate so much for your time. And equally, if you haven't subscribed at the beginning of the channel, please kindly do so to promote this channel. And if there is any issue, any aspect you don't understand in the solution, you can hit a comment at the comment section, and I'll sort out your misunderstanding where you don't understand, and in that light. And stay tuned and hit the notification icon to get notified for more tutorials on mobile communication and protocols. Thanks, and see you in my next video.